I've got some amazing goodies for you in today's Quince haul. I love partnering with Quince. When they reach out, I say yes. I love to do collaborations with them. So I want to thank them for sponsoring this video. And I have so many incredible finds to show you: dresses, color, basics, bags, travel accessories, so many things, and things that I actually own that I went back and got again and again. So goodies is going to be the buzzword of the day, and there are some goodies in this video, so let's just get right to it. So links to everything I'm going to show you are down in the description box, along with the color and the size that I have. You can also go directly to Quince's website and just shop around. They have women's clothing, home goods, there's decor items, there's kitchen stuff. My husband is now wanting things from Quince, and they even have children's clothing. But today I'm starting off with, do you see what color I'm wearing? This beautiful hot pink. It's actually called Amaranth Pink, and this is the swing dress that I shared with you for the past 2 months. I had it in linen, and it came out in 100% cotton gauze. This is my absolute all-time favorite fabric to wear in the hot and humid summer months. I love the linen swing dress so much that when Quince came out with the gauze, I had to have it. I don't care that I now own this dress in 2 different fabrics and colors. The linen dress is a deep olive green, and the cotton gauze is amaranth pink. It is just the cutest little easy to wear, throw it on dress. I love all the little pleat detail and the pockets. It just has the perfect swing. I'm wearing a size small. I'm 5'2". I weigh 135 pounds, and the small fits me beautifully. If you all recall, I did buy this in an extra small for my daughter. I tried it on, kind of showed you the difference in last month's Quince video. So when I got the gauze, I just stuck to my true size small. I actually wore this to a doctor's appointment last week, and I have a female doctor, and when I walked in, she said, "That is a really cute dress." And I said, "Thank you." I wanted my outside to feel as bright and as happy as I felt on the inside, because I was going to meet with my menopause and hormone doctor, and I was feeling fabulous. So I decided to wear this beautiful dress. If you've never worn gauze, it is truly such an incredible fabric when it is hot and humid. I have the gauze tiered maxi dress in this beautiful blue, and I love wearing that too. Gauze is just very forgiving. You can see there's like a kind of a rippled texture to gauze itself, where linen is more wrinkly. Gauze basically doesn't wrinkle. It does have some texture just in the material, but it doesn't cause wrinkles like linen. But I love linen too, so the fact that I can have this dress in gauze and linen and in different colors, it's just a plus. I guess when I was browsing Quince's website, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize that they had so many gauze items, and when I did realize it, of course, I picked out a couple more things. I got the straight-legged classic black gauze pants. I love a great pant in the summer. When I go out to dinner in a restaurant, I don't like to wear shorts. I just have this thing about the back of my leg touching the booth in a restaurant. So I'm a dress or a pants kind of gal. And you know that I love Quince's linen pants. And when I saw they had a gauze version, I knew I would love it too. So see how the gauze just has this texture to it. It is flowy. It is light and airy, and it is such a great fabric. Now, I got the black in a size small, which is my true size, and they fit perfect. The gauze pants are a little bit longer than the linen pants. The gauze pants, I did have to put a little cuff in the bottom, but these are kind of casual pants. I also wore these gauze pants with a relaxed sweater tee. I have this tee. It's like a sweater tee, so it's a very thin cottony sweater material, but it is cut like a tee. So let me give you a close-up look at a regular tee versus the sweater tee, so you can see the subtle differences. This is a classic tee. It is your regular tee. Crew neck, your typical cotton fabric, but the sweater tee, crew neck again, but has a little bit of detail here around the neck. The sleeves on the sweater tee are just a little bit of a raw edge, but it is so thin and flowy and fits beautifully. I decided to get the sweater tee in this gorgeous gray because I love gray with white, gray with black. Gray looks great with my gray hair. And I know a lot of people think you shouldn't wear gray in the summer, but I totally disagree. I think if you have gray paired with the right color pants or shorts, you absolutely can wear it in the summer. Have on pops of gold jewelry. My favorite little dangle hoop earrings are from Quince, and I love the earrings so very much that I got the matching necklace. So this is an 18-inch gold chain, and it has that drop emerald cut diamond here. Quince's jewelry is so high quality, but very, very affordable. And every time I get jewelry from Quince, I just am blown away by their packaging. So this is the box that the necklace came in, with this beautiful kind of gold coppery trim and the black box, and everything inside is black velvet. So the presentation is so nice, and their jewelry would make a really great gift just simply because of the packaging. So the relaxed sweater tee is so easy to wear that I did get it in the gray, but I also got it in oatmeal heather. This is one of my favorite colors from Quince. Last year I bought the Dolman sleeve sweater, and I actually wore this to a YouTube event in Los Angeles, and I had so many compliments on the Dolman sweater. I have it in two colors because I love it that much, but it's this beautiful oatmeal heather. It's a color that Quince likes to carry from item to item. The Dolman sweater is one of my absolute faves, but when I saw it came out in the relaxed sweater tee, I had to have it. So both of these sweaters are so fantastic. The Dolman sleeve is quite a bit thicker than the relaxed sweater tee, but they're both good for different things. The relaxed sweater tee, you can see how thin and gorgeous that is, but you cannot see through it. That I love. And these little sweater tees are so easy to dress up or down. You could wear them with shorts, you could wear them with jeans, you could wear them with gauze pants, linen pants, skirts, basically anything. That's why I love to have several of these in my closet. So last time I did a Quince haul for you all, I told you that I'd gotten in a few things that I thought would make fantastic gifts, but I actually bought them for myself. The silk pillowcases from Quince I am obsessed with, and I have 3 different pairs of sheets. So every time I change my bed sheets, I have one in waiting, right? I'm not standing there waiting for the washing machine to run. And I only had one set of silk pillowcases from Quince. And I went back and I ordered another set because they are so beautiful. My head, when it hits that pillow at night, I am zonked out and just sleeping in the clouds all night long. But I originally got the silk pillowcases in the color champagne, and then I bought a second set in the color white to match my different colors of sheets. I also told you about the Ultra Plush Turkish Cotton Towel Bundle that was 2 bath towels, 2 hand towels, and 2 washcloths. I got it in the color silver. Well, we have some other towels that we just got, inexpensive towels, honestly. And then we had the 2 each of the Quince towels. Well, every time I would look up, my husband was using the Quince towels and he wouldn't use our other towels anymore. So I've now had to go back and get another bundle set and some additional bath towels, and he refuses to use the cheap ones anymore. So now we are full on Quince in our bedroom and bathroom. So I know every time I do a Quince video for you all, I have to talk about purses, but I got in something new and I know you're going to love it because I certainly do. So my favorite purse, you all know this, is this woven leather handbag. I have it in 2 colors, cognac and this beautiful sage color. And this is the mini size purse. It does come in a much larger version, but I'm just a smaller purse size kind of gal. And because I loved the mini shoulder bag so much, I got the sling bag. The sling bag just is so, you can see how bendable and pliable that is. It just kind of molds itself to your chest so that your hand's free. It has this great adjustable leather strap that goes around your back, and it just sits right there. Holds all of your things. I can hold everything in the sling bag that goes inside of my shoulder bag, except for really a wallet. But inside the sling bag, actually, and in the handbags as well, there are several little grooves here. You can put your driver's license and a credit card, so there's no need to carry a wallet. Every time I walk out the door, I'm grabbing one of these 3 bags, deciding which is going to go best with my outfit, what am I heading out to do. and I grab what I need. But sometimes I just don't even need a purse, honestly. If I'm doing a quick run to the grocery store, a quick errand, I do Apple Pay a lot of times, so I don't even need a credit card. So I decided to buy the woven leather wallet that matches my handbag. So the wallet is that same beautiful woven leather buttery zipper, and there's a lot of room inside. You can keep your cards and all the things. There's a change purse, a place for money, and the wallet is large enough that I can drop my phone inside the wallet, zip it up, and I have everything I need right here. I can put it under my arm if I'm running somewhere, need to be hands-free. I can carry it just like this, kind of like a little wristlet. I just think it's adorable, and it's perfect for those times when you really don't need a full-on handbag. I've got something brand new from Quince, and I am so excited about this. So I have several just super small little getaways coming up. I don't need big luggage. I'm driving, I'm not flying. I've got an overnight, I've got a 2-nighter, and I just, as much as I love my Quince luggage, I don't need all that. I just need to toss in an outfit, a little bit of toiletries, and off I go. So Quince came out with a new duffel bag, and when I saw it, it was just screaming my name. And I wish I had filmed this for you all. I didn't. I was just so excited to get into it. But Quince's purses and luggage and jewelry are just packaged so beautifully. You all have told me in the comments of videos that you bought things that I've recommended and have been blown away by the packaging alone. Their presentation, like whoever is planning that at Quince knows exactly what they're doing. When things arrive at my house, such as what I'm going to show you in here, I'm always so excited to just get into it. All of Quince's purses and luggage are all inside some kind of bag. Sometimes the bags are black, sometimes they are white, but look how just gorgeous that presentation is. This is really about what's inside the bag. This is a brand new neoprene duffel bag. I mean, is that not stunning? This is called Ruby Red, and I was so torn. There's one that's a deep brown espresso color and ruby red. I just thought, why not go for the ruby red? But Quince thought of everything with this neoprene bag. The handles have a leather snap closure to keep them together. But the neoprene bag itself has all of the bells and whistles and everything that you could think of. So it has a little place right here on the back. You could put an umbrella, you could drop your phone. It has that slip through sleeve, so if you do have a rolling suitcase, it'll fit right over. This is such an amazing size, and the quality is incredible. The straps are nice and substantial. There's lots of little ringlets and hooks everywhere. You have a pocket in the front with a button. Whoa. And when you get inside, there is so much room. It comes with a little bag that it's on a lanyard, so you can put things in there that won't rattle around. It does also have a shoulder strap that is nicely wrapped and inside of a pocket. There are zippered pockets. There are mesh pockets. There is just so much room in here. So my 2 little trips that I'm going on, I can pop in my necessities for overnight, and this is going to be so perfect, and it is so much fun in the gorgeous ruby red. Now, I know in my last video I talked about gift giving. If you have somebody going off to college in your life and you want to give them a gift, that neoprene duffel is it. When both of my daughters went off to college, they had luggage, and every single time they would come home with their stuff thrown in a grocery bag. And I said, why are you doing that? Why are you not putting your stuff in your luggage? And they said, Mom, we don't want to drag out the luggage. It's too much. We just need a duffel bag. So I had to go buy them a duffel bag. So every college student, the duffel bag, that's all they need. So I keep referring to last month's video, and I can't help it because everything in that video was so good. If you didn't see it, I'll link it down below, but so many good finds in that video. But I bought something that when it arrived was entirely the wrong size, and I told you I was going to reorder in the correct size. And here it is, the ripstop shorts. Quince has free shipping 365 days of the year and free returns. So it was super simple for me to return the size small and get the size medium. And the shorts are here and I adore these. And when they came in, my husband was the one who actually opened the package and he said, I wish they made men's stuff. And I said, Quince does make men's clothes. And they do have ripstop shorts exactly like this for you, for a man. So of course, what happened? I have now ordered him ripstop shorts, which I'm sure I'll show you in the next video. But these ripstop shorts are for me. They're this gorgeous olive green. These are like an athletic-y style short, but not something that's kind of like cheap and tacky. You would wear these running errands. You could go on a walk. If you're going hiking, it's that great ripstop material. There are pockets on the back. They have an elastic drawstring on the waist. It's all the things you need to be cool and athletic and comfortable. And of course, I have to pair it with two of my favorite Quince t-shirts. The classic crew neck cotton tee that I've already talked about and my slub tee. I love a slub tee. There's just something about the material of a slub tee that is so, I don't know, it just makes me feel good when I wear it. I feel elevated, not like it's just a classic cotton tee, which is fine too, but the slub tee, I got it in the V-neck, is a go-to. So how about that for some goodies? Everything you saw in today's video is linked down below. Go to Quince's website, shop around. I assure you, you will find something you love. And I love to hear back from you all too about when you've ordered Quince for the first time and you see the amazing quality. They are a top-notch company and I love working with them. So again, thanks to Quince for sponsoring today's video and I'll see you in the next one.